Episode 1. The Line. The sirens stayed silent as Eun Woo drove down the empty highway, the city lights reflected across the windshield of the police car. His eyes were calm, steady, the eyes of a man who had seen too much to ever be surprised. A sudden flash of silver streaked past him, a luxury sports car, easily doubling the speed limit. Eun Woo sighed, flicked on his lights, and pressed the accelerator. Minutes later, the sports car skidded to a stop. Eun Woo stepped out, walked toward the tinted window, and tapped. It lowered to reveal a boy, barely 18, wearing designer clothes and an arrogant smirk. "Do you even know who I am?" the kid scoffed. "You're done, old man. I'll make sure you lose your badge for touching my car." Eun Woo didn't flinch. License and registration. The boy rolled his eyes, muttered insults, and shoved the documents into his hand. As Eun Woo began writing the ticket, the boy snapped. "Are you deaf?" I said. "You're finished." Before Unwoo could reply, his coworker, Officer June, stepped out of the patrol car, eyes widening at the sight of the expensive vehicle. "Ah, Sergeant Unwoo, maybe we should let this one go," June whispered nervously. "He's the son of Chairman Do, one of the wealthiest men in the country." Unwoo answered without even looking up from the ticket. "And?" June swallowed. "And we can't arrest him. Not him. Just let him go." The boy smirked, arms crossed, basking in his power. Eun-woo closed his notebook, stared straight into the boy's eyes, and said, "Turn around. You're under arrest for resisting and endangering others." "What? You can't," the boy shrieked, but Eun-woo already had the cuffs out. "To the law," he said calmly, snapping them closed around the boy's wrists. "You are just a citizen. Nothing more." At the police station, the rich kid screeched, complained, threw insults, even kicked at furniture. Eun-woo ignored every word. To him, noise was just noise. Moments later, the station door slammed open. The chief stormed in. "Sergeant Eun-woo," he barked. "What is the meaning of this?" Eun-woo looked up. A traffic violation. Resisting arrest. Threats toward an officer. The chief's face turned red. "Release him. Now." "But sir, I said now." He shot Eun-woo a furious glare. "Do you want to destroy this entire station? Do you want us all fired? Chairman Do already called me." Eun-woo released the boy without a word. The kid shot him a victorious grin. "You'll regret this," he sneered before walking out. Eun-woo simply turned away. Nightfall. His apartment was silent when he walked in, painfully silent. He hung his coat, washed his hands, then sat on his old couch with his notebook. He began to write. His handwriting was rigid, disciplined. Another reminder of the world we live in. But justice must stay justice. He ate a simple dinner, alone, as always. Later, he lay on his bed, staring at the ceiling. The darkness of the room felt familiar, almost comforting. Then the memories struck, the screaming, the flames. His mother's voice cracking, his father's collapsing body. The pleading eyes of his little sister, the last thing he ever saw before he hid and the world burned. He squeezed his eyes shut, but the nightmare continued replaying, brutal and unstoppable. He woke up drenched in sweat, breath shaking. It had been 20 years, but time had healed nothing. Eun-woo lived alone without wife or children, not by choice, but because his heart had been buried with his family. All that remained was a single obsession: find the monster who called himself the Untamed. Make him pay. Bring justice to the dead. Yet deep down, Eun-woo knew the truth of the world he lived in. Corruption, privilege, power. Cruelty disguised as law. A society that protected the wealthy and ignored the broken. Despite everything, he tried, desperately, to be good. He caught criminals. He helped his neighbors. He prayed at church every Saturday. He fed the stray dogs and cats on his street. He held on to the last fragments of kindness inside him. Even as darkness slowly seeped deeper into his soul,